Hey there, and welcome to this explainer. We put this together for the Paradise Medical Center website because we really need to talk about something that happens to literally all of us, usually when we least expect it. I'm talking about those sudden, minor injuries. You know, the cuts, the sprains, the sudden burns. Today, we're going to look closely at how you can get incredibly fast, expert primary care for these moments without upending your entire day or completely draining your wallet.
So think about it for just a second. Where do you normally go for a minor cut or a bad sprain? Picture this. You're making dinner, slicing up some veggies, and oops, the knife slips. Or maybe you're playing a weekend pickup game of soccer, you pivot hard, and boom, you feel that sharp, awful twist in your ankle. Panic immediately sets in, right? Your first thought is, I need a doctor right now. And for most of us, that immediate panic points the car straight toward the local hospital.
But this is exactly where we kind of need to rethink our habits. Look at this staggering data from the CDC. It says millions of Americans seek care for unintentional injuries every single year. But the absolute most crucial part of that report is the second half. Many of these injuries can actually be treated right in a primary care setting. We've basically been conditioned to default to the emergency room, even when it might not be the smartest, fastest, or even the most appropriate choice for the specific injury we're dealing with.
Section 1. Skip the ER waiting room. Okay, so we all know the huge pain points of the ER. When you walk in with a non-life-threatening injury, the triage system rightfully pushes you straight to the back of the line behind the major traumas. That means you're looking at hours, literally hours of sitting in a stiff, uncomfortable chair, in pain, just waiting for your name to be called. And then, weeks later, the bill arrives with those famously high facility fees. Well, Paradise Medical Center provides a direct, easy solution to this by offering prompt, professional treatment that completely bypasses those nightmare wait times and exorbitant fees.
Section 2. Injuries we treat here. You might be surprised to learn that Paradise Medical Center is equipped to handle a super broad range of non-emergency conditions. Did you accidentally grab a hot pan and get a first or second degree burn? They can treat it. Did you take a nasty tumble on the sidewalk and end up with some deep scrapes and abrasions? Oh yeah, they've got you covered there too. They also handle insect bites that cause those awful, severe localized reactions, painful sprains from your morning workout, minor fractures, and of course, those everyday cuts and lacerations that really need professional closure.
And the really great thing is, the experienced medical team here doesn't just slap a bandage on it and send you on your way. They follow a rigorous 3-step process to get you fully healed up. Step 1 is a really thorough cleaning and treating to stop any risk of infection dead in its tracks. Step 2 is closing the wound, so that could mean minor suturing or adhesive strips, or getting proper stabilization for a sprain. And finally, Step 3, which is totally crucial, wound follow-up. They handle everything from suture removal to dressing changes right there in the clinic.
Section 3. Knowing when to choose ER. Now, the absolutely critical point here is knowing exactly where the line is drawn. Primary care is perfect for those cuts, sprains, and minor burns we just talked about. But, and this is a huge but, you absolutely must seek emergency care or call an ambulance if you're dealing with deep wounds with uncontrollable bleeding, if you suspect a broken bone that is visibly deformed, if there's any loss of consciousness from a head hit, or if the patient has chest pain or trouble breathing. Understanding this difference is exactly what empowers you to make the right call in a high-stress moment.
Section 4. Faster care, fraction of cost.
Seriously, when we compare the ER to Paradise Medical Center for these minor injuries, the differences are just night and day. Wait times drop from potentially long, unpredictable hours to really short, efficient visits. The cost? It plunges from those famously high hospital fees down to just a tiny fraction of that amount. Plus, the care setting shifts from a crowded, chaotic trauma waiting room to a super comfortable, convenient primary care environment. You are getting the exact same top-tier wound care, but in a setting designed for your convenience.
And hey, if you're worrying about how to pay for this unexpected injury, I've got fantastic news for you. Because this treatment is happening at a primary care clinic, it's actually covered by most insurance plans as standard primary care services. This just takes a massive layer of financial anxiety totally out of the equation. You aren't navigating complex hospital billing, you're just utilizing your standard medical coverage, which makes this an incredibly smart financial choice.
Section 5. Your Miami healthcare home.
You know, Paradise Medical Center isn't just some faceless corporate clinic. It's a really dedicated part of the Westchester community right here in Miami. They're located at 8380 Southwest 8th Street, and the practice was founded by Dr. Teresa Moreno. What truly makes them stand out is their massive commitment to bilingual, highly personalized healthcare. They actually operate a unique dual clinic model offering both primary care and advanced medical dermatology. And when it comes to those sudden injuries we've been talking about, they know you simply cannot wait. That's exactly why they accommodate same-day visits whenever possible.
Okay, so this is a number you should literally just go ahead and add to your phone's contacts right now. 305-676-8217. When an accident happens, I promise you, the very last thing you want to be doing is frantically scrolling online for options while holding a bloody towel to a cut. By saving the number for Paradise Medical Center today, you've instantly got a direct line to prompt, expert care the very minute you or a family member needs it.
So, the next time life inevitably leaves a mark, how are you going to respond? Are you going to default to spending hours waiting around in a crowded emergency room, agonizing over the impending hospital bill? Or will you choose a much smarter, faster path that gets you patched up, pain-free, and right back to living your life? The knowledge you have now gives you the power to choose. Stay safe out there, guys, and thanks for joining me for this explainer.